Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Marcia with Mom Needs a Clone. I wanted to just film a quick little kind of clear off my planning area slash a haul slash chat, maybe a little bit of planning, but the dog is out and he is barking up a storm and I could hear it in my last video. So I hope I can talk a little louder to kind of like mute him. But I don't know if that's going to be possible because he is doing his usual. Sorry, I'm just getting some stuff off the floor over here that I got stacked up. 2 planners in my little pouch. Because I don't have space on the table. That's why I need to clean up my area. Go get a bag. So let's chat here for a second. Wait, I gotta write something down because my brain is thinking of it and I'm gonna forget. So, car needs new tires. Oh my gosh, what was the other thing? It was 3 things. Oil change. My son just took my car to get an oil change. It needs new tires. And there was, the Iowa hotel. I need to do that and pack for tomorrow. Wow, that's in my brain. Okay. All right, he started like howling. He is super upset and he wants to go in, but the neighbors or the owners just come out, yell at him to shut up, and of course he has no clue why he's being yelled at. He's quiet for 2 seconds and then he's back yelling. Okay, let's I'll clean after I do the haul. How about that? Because got too much going on here. Okay, so I went to Walmart this morning and I'll show you the 4 things I got. Their school supplies are barely coming out. So I went to the regular school section and found these, and maybe I'll go back in a week to see if the actual back to school area is done being set up, and then I'll see what I can find. But I got these Post-it notes, the world is in your hands, and think good thoughts, so a pink and a yellow. And then I got this one, So Many Thoughts, and I believe, yes, they are sticky notes as well by Post-it brand. And Procrastination in Progress. I love these sticky notes, Post-it brand. And then I just got the big Cristal Extra Smooth ballpoint pen. So those are the only ones I found today. Let me put them in here for now. And then I went to the Dollar Tree and I found this pen, ballpoint pen, Z-Grip by Zebra. And my Dollar Tree had an entire area of tons of boxes, and it has a picture on each box, and it was all school supplies, stationery stuff. So I asked the lady, I was like, do you know when you guys will have those boxes like of the school supplies ready to go? And she was like, ooh, I don't know. I was like, maybe a week or 2. And she's like, oh, not 2. We'll have it probably out sometime next week. She's like, we got to get all the 4th of July stuff out, and then we'll get all the back to school stuff out. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back in probably 5 to 7 days and check in. It's not too far from where I am. So I do have another Dollar Tree that's by me, but it's so messy. I never go in there unless I'm like with my husband. It's just too chaotic in there, and it frustrates me, so I really never go in there. So this Dollar Tree is so clean and cool. So I'm like, you guys take your time because I know it's gonna be a beautiful setup and I will just come back every few days and check. So I did get this ballpoint pen. This was in their regular school like supplies. And then I got, which I realized is open because one of the beads fell out. I don't know which one is open. I don't know, one of the beads are on the floor. So somewhere along the lines, these popped out, but they have these alphabet beads and they were $1.25 each, and they were right next to this cord. So I know that everybody is doing, Keish started like this planner friendship bracelet where you can like put it on your planners here. What I want to do is take that idea of making a friendship planner bracelet, but I think I'm going to use it as like a bookmark or something somewhere in the planner. So I'm still thinking about it, and I won't do my like Mom Needs Clothes social media handle, which a lot of them are doing. I'm thinking about just doing like a saying or something for summer. So I'm still thinking about that. I don't know how or where I'm gonna put it in here, but I'm thinking I want it in the planner versus outside. That's gonna bother me. So I was like, oh, I won't be able to do that, but I can do something else and still be in the cool girls club. So, so yes, I got that. I'm gonna put it in here because I gotta get this stuff off my desk. And then I got these two. So these caught my eye first. Super pretty, colorful. And then I saw the blue, which I was like, oh my gosh, the blue can go with my planner. So I bought both of those for $1.25, and they are stickers, pop-up stickers. So they do have like that little layering on them. And then I got these two for fall. So I got this cover because I'm hoping, let me actually look. Hoping one or two things. I can take it off the front of here and use it. I hope you guys can see because I got no space here. Can you see? Yes, I think you can a little bit. I'm hoping it can fit in these coils. Like, I hope they're pretty similar in width, and I can make it a cover for the fall, maybe September. I really like that. Or if I can't put it on the coil, I will just put it in the pocket here and change that up in the fall. So that's honestly why I got it. And since the front and the back cover are pretty similar, if I jack up the first one, I'll use that one and put it in there. So this I'm hoping will be my fall like front cover. Okay, I just got to make sure I know where it is in 2 months. And then this, I want to possibly Rambo and cut this down myself, and I hope this could be my fall replacement for this notebook. So I'm hoping this could go here in the front to give me some notes and daily pages. So this is, I didn't know what it looks like in the middle. I just bought it, so I had to open it with you guys. So it's got lines with this little decor. Now the decor I don't like as much, but I don't really care because it's just gonna be like extra notes, but I do want to cut it down. So that would be the only thing, trying to cut it down to that size and using it in here. So I would have to figure out, oh yeah, I'll probably do that. Cut here and up, and then just put that in there, and I'll have some extra notes, and it will kind of match that other one. I feel like the colors are pretty similar and perfect for like transitioning into fall. So I've got those, and that was pretty much it. I didn't grab a bunch of stuff because they really, like I said, they didn't have a bunch of stuff. See, there's that bracelet or bead that fell out. So yeah, they didn't have a ton of stuff. I'm gonna start kind of straightening up while I chat with you guys. So I couldn't really get a lot of stuff, but what I did get, I'm happy with. So and then I still need to do my scripture writing. I haven't really done anything with planning today. I kind of got up and got moving because I knew I needed to run out and grab some things. Last night when I was in the bed, I couldn't sleep, so I just started making a to-do list on my phone. And I was like, I'll transfer it into my planner in the morning. Morning came and I was up and out the door. So I haven't really planned anything. But yeah, I had to run to Walmart to get the baskets that I've been procrastinating with for getting the basement in order. So I got 6 clear, like square bins. I was gonna get those huge, like 50-gallon gray ones. And I was like, you know what? No, because then that will make me keep more things instead of get rid of stuff. So I said, no, don't do that. Don't get those big ones, because you actually need to make some decisions and get rid of a lot of the stuff. I just asked my son if he could take the bike out of the basement. He said, yeah. Then 5 minutes later, he's like, all right, Mom, I'm gone. I'm going to do my javelin. Dude. Oh, you know what? I wanted to take this pin out and put the new one in that I bought. So yeah, so he was like telling me he could do it, and I guess he figured I can get that done whenever. I was actually kind of talking about at the moment we were having that conversation, but I don't think we were on the same planet at that point. So when he gets back, I'll see if he can. I'm like, can you get the treadmill out? He's like, no, I'm gonna need Dad or Dan to help me with that. So I'm like, okay, let's see how this writes. Here, I'll put on here Walmart. Whoops. Well, this is very light. Walmart and Dollar Tree. There we go. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Love a good ballpoint pen. Let's put this on today's date. Where are we? I don't have my marker in there. Wednesday, Thursday. There we go. Put it right there. Oh, you know what? I'll put that one in there too. Okay. So yeah, so he is going to hopefully come back and, well, now that I'm putting this in here, that's pink, I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna put my purple back in there. So yeah, hopefully when he gets back, he helps do that. We're gonna get up early and head out of town, so I don't think this is the weekend for me to start the basement, but at least I can get those big items out. I got the bins, and I can focus on that for next week and get that summer declutter task done. Well, I did buy some nail polish from Walmart too when I was there. What is this? Prom. So it's Olive and June gel polish in the color Prom. So I like those nude mauve pink colors, and that's pretty much what it is. So probably do my nails this weekend or something, who knows. So yeah, but I knew I needed to get my little planner area. Those don't go in there. My planner area cleaned up because I can't plan today because it's a little too chaotic for me. It's like I can do the chaos for a few. Ooh, and look at that. A cucumber beetle. You're supposed to be tearing my garden up, and instead you're in here. There you go. There's pictures in there, my headphones. Oh my goodness, I didn't get that. Well, I could have got double-sided tape, but honestly, I prefer the one from Michael's, the little adhesive roller. But yeah, I guess I could have got double-sided tape so that I can finish working in my commit 30. Did want to go to Five Below, the not the Dollar General, Target and Michael's. I really want to go to all three of those, but I'm still dealing with, ooh, I should need to put that somewhere. Still dealing with a little bit of dizziness. I don't have my bands on. I actually need to get another pair. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so all my stickers here, honestly, let me just put them back in there if they can fit. Let's see here. They all really fold. There we go. Fold them and put them back in here until I can really figure out what I want to do with them. What's this one? And this is just like laminated, I don't even know. It's just like a laminated sheet. I don't know how to say it, but it's kind of tearing, but yeah, I've had this for a long time, very long time. I'll put all these in there and then I'll deal with this other stuff. So yeah, I think tonight we're gonna do like a family night, which means we gotta figure out what we're gonna eat. We always eat out for family night. Since me and Jim will be in Iowa, the boys do not want to go, even though Grandma's like, tell them I'm cooking. I'm gonna put some food on the grill. We're gonna get the big fryer out. Like, I tried to tell them, Mom, they got plans with their friends. It's summertime. These boys are doing what they want. So I'm gonna let them do their thing. And so weird, like it would have just been automatic them coming with us had it been just a few years ago, but with them being 20 and 22, they do their own thing. They got their own cars, their own money. They go and they do. So I'm like, I'm not gonna hold them hostage this weekend because we're going up to hike first. If they rode with us, they would have to go hiking. Let's see if I can fit this in here. They would have to, this is just a laminated vellum sheet. Take that out, I don't need that. Laminated vellum sheet. That's how you see the colors there, but that's all that is. To make a little pocket and you just cut it off. So yeah, so they're gonna be doing their own thing. I still gotta figure out, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 42. I really wanna put this on something. I don't know where that other, had one more clear something. Maybe I can do like a page marker for my commit 30. And then I've got this one, professional overthinker. So I've got 2 more vinyls I could use. Another set of scissors. Okay, so it's too much on here because the whole thing is caving in. So this is kind of my setup. I got a set of 3 drawers and then another set of 3 here. And I've got those. And sorry, I don't want to move this camera around. All my pins and stuff there, my washi, and then my little bag here. So that's kind of what's up there and what's holding everything. Coffee over here. Ooh, this one is really sunk down, so I had way too much stuff on there. Oh, my tentative assignment. I need to put that in here. I need a hole punch it, but I'm not gonna do that right now. That's why I really need to mark these properly. Home, okay, start there. Family, and then there I am. I'll put my tentative assignment there, which I'm pretty sure I'm still the secretary, but there we go. All right, so what usually goes on top of this first one is my New King James Version Bible and then my ESV Bible. But now that this is kind of entered, I really kind of have those 3 up there, but I think that's why it's sinking down. So I just use this to hold my phone. So this usually sits like that when I'm watching YouTube. Let's see here. So on the other one, I had just some whole bunch of junk. So my phone case, since I'm filming, my extra stickers and some tabs and stuff. So I am actually going to move this heavier set over on there and then put this one. And then I'll put my commit 30. I'll show you guys I did make a big page marker for my commit 30. But that other one I want to make for it too, but I cut this huge vinyl, put a pocket on it. So it's in there for this week. So got that in there, put some stickers. Okay, so I'll put my commit 30 on top of my A5. And then this is what I need to actually probably take out what I want from this and go put it down in the planner area, because it's just collecting stuff. Like, why do I have glasses in here? All my tabs can actually go in there because that's where the rest of them are. And then these need to be in here. So I had to get my son out a little notebook for his, it's like whenever you're going to apply for the doctorate program for physical therapy, you have to have observation hours or like an internship type of thing. So I gave him one of these little notebooks. I pulled out and never took this stuff back down. So he's got one of them that he takes his notes in. I just need to put this back in the basement. You guys know I changed my covers. This is what my A6 was in, the Day Designer. So that's that. I've already taken out some of the stickers in this. Let me see if I can open it. Come on. It's gotten dark in here since I started filming. There we go. So I've taken some of the purple and the blue because I wanted to save the brown and green for fall. So I've already got some out. So really I don't need this up here. So this needs to go to the basement. I don't know what I'm doing with my sunglasses. And then I've still got this up here from filming that video. So I'm gonna take this back down. I have my standard, which I am not going to take down to my planner area where all my storage planner stuff is. I'm actually just going to leave it up here because if I need access to any of the previous days, I want to make sure that it's up here. And then I've got my faith journal. And then I'm keeping this little standard because I'm still deciding on how I'm going to do for my vacation planner. If I'm going to use this or that. So here we go. I don't know where I can put that. So yeah, that's what I just kind of wanted to come on. I still have my zipper pouch here too. I wish I could fit this between these two. But I am at the max on the table. I think on the right and on the left. Let me see. And I've also got a glass vase up here because I'm supposed to be going out to harvest some of my flowers. I got 3 sunflowers and 1 lily that has flowered, and I wanted to bring in and put, let me show you the vase. Come in and put in this cool vase that the nurse at my job gave me. She had this in her wedding. So she's like, I'm gonna get rid of them. Do you guys want one? I was like, sure, I love vases. So yeah, so she gave me that. So I want to go out and get fresh flowers from my, from my garden. So I wonder if I push this over, a slot, perfect. Okay, that will work. Put that back there. A little polish, I'm gonna leave that there. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to come in with. Let's just write down a little bit of today. Okay, so today is the 3rd. And then I did have a little bit of hot coffee at home this morning, which was bad. I got out of my routine. I don't know what was going on with me this morning. I got up and drank coffee, and I never do that. I do my routine with my protein shake and my coffee and my water and all that. But I didn't. I was just like, I gotta get up. I got all this stuff I need to do. And so I ended up just drinking some of that, and it tore my stomach up. It just kind of had it cramping. I don't know, it's weird. I can't really have coffee on an empty stomach anymore. I used to be able to do that, and it was a bad habit. I would just get up, drink coffee, and then I wouldn't eat till like 1 o'clock. And it doesn't work for me anymore. I have to get up, drink my protein shake, and then have coffee and my water kind of in tandem. So So I had coffee at home this morning. It was my payday, so I need to pay bills. And we did the Walmart and the Dollar Tree run. What has also happened? Sean, take my car for oil change, and I need to make sure that gets documented in my A5 home management once I figure out what document or what page I'm going to use for car maintenance, because we need to keep track of that. So he's already done that. And then I did run, let me get a little color for this. I did a Dunkin' run. I'll use my hand here. I'm just making a mess. I hope I'm in frame, because Dunkin' run. I really need to harvest. I've got some cucumbers that are ready, but I like to harvest those early in the morning, and I should have did it before I left this morning, but I didn't, and I really wanted to harvest them because now either I have to do it early tomorrow before we get on the road, which that's not going to happen because we're leaving super early, or I'm going to have to do it on Sunday morning, which means they're going to be on the vine a little longer than I prefer. I like them at a certain size because they're super good. And I've got so many tomatoes, those cherry tomatoes. I got my red, my yellow, and orange that are ready to go. And I was just going to whip up a little cucumber, tomato, olive oil, salt, pepper, vinegar. It's so good. And yeah, I didn't do that. So I'm wondering maybe if I harvest them super late tonight, if they still have enough like water content in them, which is why I like to do it early in the morning, because I deep water at night and then harvest in the morning. But I just totally forgot. So I did the Dunkin' run. I got me an iced coffee. You guys already seen it. I'm making my way through it, but I think it's a little too sugary. I put too much creamer in it, because I just had them do a black coffee with cold foam on the top, because I wanted to bring it home to put my own stuff in there, but it seems so sweet. Okay, tidy kitchen. I'm actually in the middle of doing that. If you hear the dishwasher, I've already loaded it and swept the floor and cleaned off the counters. Now I just need to kind of get there. They have a whole section of the counter that's got every vitamin known to mankind, every powder, every tincture. Oh my gosh, protein, everything. It's just so much that they have on that counter, and they get up in there, they take all this stuff. So I gotta get that stuff situated and kind of condensed. They still need to use it, so I can't move it anywhere, but I can somewhat try to organize it. So I'm still in the process of getting the kitchen tidy. I think me and Jim probably need to do one load of clothes. I'm gonna put question mark, because my hiking, the outfit I want to wear for hiking, I think is dirty, so I want to get that washed. And I don't know if he has clothes he wants to wash. So I think we may have to run a load. We need to pack bag, and we need to pack backpack. I need to make sure we have our headlamps. Oh, the mail is here. Wow, that's early. We need to pack our hiking bag with our headlamps, because usually we just have our flashlights, which we're taking as well. But since we're doing the caves, I would like for us to have our headlamps as well. Pack our bags, pack our backpacks, and I need to book the hotel. Let me put that in yellow. Everything's so expensive. I'm like, why is it expensive? We just need one night to lay our head down, because we're gonna hike, then go back to my mom's. We're gonna cook and eat dinner and hang out there all night. So it's like, we only gonna be in the hotel for asleep. And my mom is doing a lot of remodeling, so we get to see the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, and I'm not sure if she did her front enclosed porch. I know they did the back a year or two ago, so it's ready, but I didn't want to be like, oh mom, we're staying at your house, and she got a lot going on. So I was like, we're just gonna get a hotel. So we need to book hotel. We got the hotel for Chicago last night, so that's done. And that we don't pay for. That's his company that'll pay for that. We just had to choose it, so he had me kind of looking up which one to do. Pack for tomorrow. Okay, the new tires. I do need to water the garden, and I'm gonna do that late and see if I can harvest a few of those cucumbers and tomatoes, because I would actually like to take those on a trip. Could be a little snack for me on the road. And I like this pen. It's got a little grippy here. It's super light. It writes dark for it to be a ballpoint pen. Oh, Dan, he got a check in the mail. I need to make sure I text him because he left it here. I told him to take it to work with him so that he could just go straight from work to the bank. Dan to bank. It's a whole thing with Dan and his summer job this year. He's been doing this position. This is his second year in a teaching position, and then 2 years prior to that he was in an assistant role. So he's been 4 years doing this, and this year for some reason somebody else is involved, like the school district is involved when technically it was supposed to be through the university. I don't know what is happening because I don't know where the grant is actually coming from that's paying them, but some people are getting paid and some people are not getting paid. And my son is one of the some people are not getting paid. He's in that group, but he turned in everything. He received an invoice for all 3 of his paychecks, and that date has come and gone. They issued him another invoice with another pay date for next week with a different amount on there. Like, when I tell you, so unprofessional, and it's like they don't care that they're being unprofessional, the company, and that rubs me the wrong way because you're playing with my child. And one thing about me is I'm super calm, I'm chill, like I'm good, but I don't play games. It's like a 0 to 10, put her in a psych ward when it comes to my children. Like, I just don't play. I don't care if he's 20, like, so he could be 45. Like, play with somebody else's child. Like, don't play with my child. And like, just some crazy, wild stuff. And they were blaming it on the school district, saying that they were involved. I don't really know, but you can treat these kids like that, especially the fact that Dan has done this for 4 years and has never had an issue. Now you guys get involved and, oh, there's a problem with paying. We don't do free labor. We don't. Absolutely not. That he makes his money in the summer because he can't work during the school year. He's an athlete and he's a student. So hope that this guy that's treating you guys like this, I hope for his sake that I stay calm and stay out of it. And my husband's like, you're going to stay calm and stay out of it. So guess what, guys? I've not stayed calm, but I've stayed out of it. So now I'm just kind of like, okay, this is a lesson, and I'm teaching on the side. I'm telling my son, this is a lesson for you. In the world, you know, I can't be mama bear to you in these professional settings, even though I want to. I want you to see when something like this is happening to you, it's okay to go over people's head if you have tried to communicate, because my son has 3 emails with them. I said, if you have tried to communicate with them, that's when you take those emails and you put it into somebody else that could potentially help you. Someone needs to have eyes on that person, on that department, because they can't treat people like that. So that way, next year when you apply and you get the position, you don't have to deal with this because they make sure that the program is going to run smoother. was like, that's all that is. We're not trying to get anybody in trouble, but we do want people to go in, clock in, do what they're supposed to do because they're making their paychecks. So why can't you make yours? So yeah, that's my little rant on them not paying my baby. But my desk is clean. I put away all my goodies and got a little bit of my planner stuff done. But really, I just need to kind of finish with my day. Get our stuff for tonight ready and try to see if I can coax the boys into going with us one more time. And if not, then we are getting up and we are jumping on the road and we are going to go have a blast and come on back. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.